So a lot of people ask us, how do we help e-commerce businesses, Shopify businesses grow inside of our paid community, inside of the e-commerce circle, inside of our Connect program, which is our group coaching program, and inside of our Inner Circle program, which is our one-to-one program. So I'm going to take you through one of the big tools that we've just launched, brand new for 2026. We just launched this inside of our coaching program last week. We did our first week looking deeper into this week. Obviously, you can see that what I'm showing you is blurred, and it is blurred because you're not inside the circle. And we'd love you to be inside and you can see the unblurred version, but obviously we got to keep something gatekept, but you'll get an idea, hopefully, behind the blur of what this thing is and how it helps grow businesses. And what this thing is that I'm going to take you through is what we call our More Orders Scorecard. And this is literally a way that we help e-commerce businesses score their business. Like the section that you're looking at here, this is where you can come in every week and we're tracking the data, we're tracking sales, we're tracking marketing, we're tracking MER, CPC, returning customer rate, all of that good stuff, so that our clients can understand where their businesses are week to week, how they're tracking, what's up, what's down, why that might be the case, all that good stuff. So they can actually track the changes in their business and start to understand why things change, how things change, and most importantly, what to do about it when things maybe go into the red, when things are declining. Why is that happening? Is it intentional? Have you dropped ad budget deliberately? Is it you don't know why it's happening? Average order value is dropping off. Units, total orders every week is dropping. Why is that happening? So it gives us a real quick indicator to start to look into businesses and go, right, this thing is a problem. Let's start to look deeper into it. The next parts of this is what we call our foundations scorecard and our engine scorecard. Now, the foundations are the 4 key principles that we teach inside of the e-commerce circle. We teach some of these on our weekly workshops that we do inside of our Shopify group. But here we go deeper into these 4 things, right? And we help founders literally scorecard out and rank. I'm going to move myself over here for a second if I can. It's hiding behind me, so you can't see me. So you can literally come through and scorecard all of these parts of your business. And again, get a really quick idea of what's working. You can start to see the score here now. Right, what's working, what's good, what's green, what needs improvement, so we can very quickly diagnose a business, jump in and fix the things that need fixing ASAP before they become bigger problems in the business. Right, and this all aggregates up into our scorecard here, and we've got a nice spider diagram of this, so we can see over time how the business is tracking, and very quickly and very visually see what needs to fix inside of the foundational parts of the business. And this is where everyone starts, because if these 4 things are broken or not fully optimized, or you're not being intentional in them, there's kind of no point going deeper into other stuff, right? Deeper into tactics and fine tuning if this gross level stuff isn't fixed. So the next section we then go into, as you can see, there's a bunch of sections inside of here. I'm not going to go into all of them, but the next section is another scorecard. And this is what we call our engine scorecard. And this is where we look at the 10 core principles, the 10 core elements of an e-commerce brand. And again, we score out the business. How well are you doing? Like, for example, your product. Is your product sellable? Right? We evaluate, can you win commercially with your product? Can you scale the product? Are you in a saturated market? Right? What's the quality like? Do you have a clear USP, right? Is it clear why it's different to other competitors? Can you win in the market? Is it a market that's like dominated by giants? Are you going up against Temu? Or is there room to kind of carve out a niche and really own a segment of the market with something quite unique? These are important, really critical things for an e-commerce business to understand. We look at things like your customers. How well do you understand your customers? How well do you understand your numbers? Right? How do you understand how to get return customers? We don't want businesses to be caught up on just acquiring the first customer all the time, because that can be a very, very expensive exercise, right? If every sale is geared at converting someone who's never heard about you into one sale, and that's all your marketing does, that may work for some products, but as a long-term strategy, converting a person and then selling them again and again and again and again over years, right? Over days, months, weeks, years. That's a business that is scalable, that's sustainable, because you can spend money once to acquire someone and then you can sell to them for free or at least cheaper through things like email, social, right? All these sorts of things. Once you've got that customer, you can speak to them and you can incentivize them to come back and buy again and again and again. And every consecutive sale is obviously cheaper than paying for paid media. So that's the idea here, right? We go through, we even score the owner on their performance, right? So what's their mental state, right? We don't want you guys building businesses that burn you out, right? Business is hard enough. The fact that you've chosen to go into business is hard enough. So as much as you need to dial in your business and you need to put work into it and you need to be intentional with what you're doing, you also need to be intentional about looking after yourself. Because we all build businesses to spend more time with our families, to get financial freedom, whatever that outcome looks like for you. You didn't start the business just to work 100 hours a week and kill yourself and burn out and feel like shit and hate your life, right? That's not why you started the business. So if it's starting to feel like that, this is a great place to come. And this is another aspect that we help business owners get really clear on, those few things that are going to move themselves and move the business forward. And that's why we do these scorecards. And we're introducing these, we're running these every week inside of the community now. So every week there's an accountability piece. We can understand, right, how's the business owner feeling? What's the business looking like? We can cut these things off before they become big systemic problems. So that is a bit of an insight into the e-commerce circle, into our Connect program, into the Inner Circle program. If you'd like to learn more about all of those things, feel free to drop a link, drop a comment, drop a link to your website, and we'll have a look at your website. But drop a comment below. More than happy to reach out, have a chat. We also have our workshops that we run on Wednesday, so we'd love to have you drop by one of those as well. And we do some of this sort of work on those calls as well at obviously a higher level version. But we spend a lot of time going deep into businesses, and this is the mechanism that we use to do it. This is how we understand what's going on inside a business and what needs to get fixed first, right? Very visual. As you can probably see here, we've got some stuff here that's red, some stuff that's green, and some stuff that's yellow. Very quickly, very visually, we can come and go, oh, well, this thing here, that's what we need to fix right now because it's 5.1. This one's at an 8. Let's go fix all the stuff that's below a 5. Right? That's the thing that's the most broken now. It's going to get us the biggest win if we can change it, whilst we obviously amplify, optimize these things that are already doing well. If we can we can turn the dial up on something that's already 8, make it a 9, make it a 10, right? That's obviously going to grow the business and be a massive benefit to the business as well. But we also, while we're doing that, tuning the easy stuff, we want to fix this stuff that's broken, that's not optimized, that's kind of holding the business back. And that's one of the things that we do inside of the circle. That's one of the calls we do. We run these on a Monday, every other day of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're running calls every day on meta ads, Google, branding, conversion optimization, SEO. We've got a hangout on a Friday where we get together and we run Q&As and AMAs, and we understand where people are at, how they're feeling, what wins they had for the week. So very, very communal. We hope our members love spending time with us. That's the feedback they've given us anyway. We're really trying to build a community of people that really enjoy spending time with each other, love running their businesses, get the right advice so that they can live their lives whilst building businesses that they actually love to run. So that's our ethos. That's what we do. And this is one of the mechanisms. So I'll probably shoot some more of these videos and bring you some more inside gossip. We'll spill the tea, as the kids say these days, on what's happening, how we operate inside of the circle. So for those of you that as yet haven't pulled the trigger and jumped in, you get a bit of an idea of who we are, what we do, how we operate. So you can see if this is a good fit for where you're at and what you're trying to achieve with your business. So thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. But even better, drop me a comment. We'll have a chat and we'll get you inside the circle so you can start to run your scorecard and help you to grow your business in the right direction.